Hey, soul friend, I see you. I know you're doing the best you can with the circumstances you're in and the circumstances we're all in. And maybe you just need a little support, a little pause, and an opportunity to connect with yourself and prepare for the week ahead. Well, that's what I'm offering you here with the weekly transformational opportunities. Come and join me. We've got actually a milder week this week, so you can catch your breath, restore, create your plan of action, and love yourself forward. So come join me. I'm Victoria. I'm your soul guide, and this is the Soul Nurture channel. So I invite you to grab your journal because I'm going to be going through what I call is the weekly transformational opportunities, which is the weekly weather, through the lens of how can I utilize this to grow to my highest potential, and also just to normalize, like sometimes when it's really spicy weather, just say, I'm not just imagining this. Yeah, things are happening. We are living through transformational times, so every day it's a new surprise, isn't it? Well, my hope anyway with this offering is that you kind of feel like, oh, Victoria's with me, and okay, and she mentioned something about this may happen. Remember, you're the expert of you. I'm just sharing my intuitive take, but I hope that it's like you're getting, like my arms are wrapped around you saying you're not alone and whispering in your ear, here's some things you can do, or remember this. Okay, so let's just jump right in. I'm going to keep these short. I did the setup video before this. So if you didn't see that one, go back. I go more into the themes of what's going on. But let's just go right in, starting with Monday. So this is Monday, March 31st through April 6th. I cannot believe we're going to be in April already. But here we are, and here we go. Okay, so Monday, March 31st, this is about grounding in your values and checking in with yourself. Where is your level of self-worth? The moon is in Taurus. It's a reality check. It's checking in with your being, your body, your life. Are you up leveling to higher self-worth? The more you up level your self-worth, the more you teach people to meet you there and to value you, to honor you. And also there's a correlation with the more we value ourselves, the more money that we attract, right? So the start off of the week, it's grounding Taurus moon. It's inviting you into anchor into what matters to you most, what you value. Venus is aligning with the moon's node, which deepens our focus on relationships, and again, what we value and our personal values. And you may feel a nudge to reassess where you're investing your energy. This is so key, especially as an empath, which a lot of my clients are, ex-people pleasers. And like just knowing, you think of energy is like money, and like you're giving all your energy to other people, you're going to be energetically broke, nothing left for yourself. This is something I'm completely rewiring in myself because I was so unconscious in this pattern for so many years. Anyone relate? By the way, comment anytime you know something I say. You go, oh my gosh, me too, Victoria. Even if it's just me too, or an emoji, or where you're viewing from. I love that. But please do comment. It gets me in the algorithm of out there in the YouTube viewership, so other people can be supported by what I have to offer. Hopefully that's the goal. And in you supporting me by subscribing, liking, and commenting, you help me support others. So thank you for that. Okay, so where do you invest your energy? Where's all your energy going every day? And how are you filling up yourself and nurturing your soul's desires, and grounding and rooting into things that bring you comfort. I think we need it more than ever these days, but healthy comfort, getting outside, starting a garden, checking out from the external world and checking into the world you want to grow. Okay, so yeah, the transformational opportunity is ground yourself in your values, create a foundation that supports the journey ahead for you. Slow down and listen to your soul, listen to your inner world, and keep that present. What truly matters to me? Okay, all right. Tuesday, April 1st. Not really. Yes, it is. Okay, it's April Fool's Day. I don't know. I used to love that when I was a kid because I was such a little trickster, still am sometimes. So get your April Fool on. And also, again, I think of Aries season, which we're in, as the fool's journey, like just going forward boldly with in a new direction. But watch my other video because I talk more about that. Anyway, the moon, this is embracing new perspectives. It's a day of getting our curiosity opened, and curiosity is such a powerful tool with transformation because it helps us shift out of limited perspectives into seeing another way of being. And then we need to learn more about it, right? We're curious. It guides us forward and it opens fresh perspectives. So, and we also have a series of supportive sextiles early in the day, offering opportunities for aligned action. Who is ready for that? Are you? I am. Followed, and then there's a conjunction with Uranus that invites those beautiful, innovative, unexpected insights, surprising sometimes, but it's a wake-up call. Uranus in conjunction with the moon. So emotionally waking up out of stuck story, to see the fresh story that invites your curiosity to guide you forward. You may want to take a class. You might want to, get that book you've been looking for, or write your new story out. I love when Moon's in Gemini, and you're going to want to be talking to people and sharing a lot. Remember, this is important. When you are talking to people, I know this is for me. I'm still working out of this old habit of sharing too much. Your sharing should be teaching people who you are and who you're becoming, not who you were. Ooh, I like that. Your story, what you share, should be teaching people about who you are and who you're becoming, not about who you were. Who you were, especially if you're stuck there, that conversation is for your bestie and those who can hold that sacred space for you, or your therapist or your soul guide, right? People who can hold that space for you, but not everybody else. Okay, so the transformational opportunity on this day, on Tuesday, April 1st, and I'm not kidding, this is it. Stay open to new ideas and perspectives that shift you to see the path before you that's going to be unique and unexpected. Be curious, engage in conversations, and again, use that tool that I offered you. Share only where you want people to meet you and going forward. Be curious about books. This is a fun time to just, find a book that's kind of unexpected, but may it be the perfect book to meet you right where you are. And listen to where your imagination is guiding you. It's a day for receiving intuitive upgrades and insights that will help reshape your vision forward. Okay. All right. Wednesday, April 2nd. This is a day, the moon is still in Gemini. Again, remember the moon is in the same sign for about 2.5 days. So we get to borrow that emotional feeling of wherever the moon is. Like when the moon's in Gemini, notice, are you more talkative? Are you more curious? Are you more playful? Are you more witty? Do you want to go take a class? You want to read some books? You just want to learn and grow, right? Just notice and track that in your journal. And then every time the moon returns to the same sign, that you can compare and see the correspondence. Must be something about moon and Gemini that invites this in me, right? So on this day we have Venus meeting up with the moon's node again, inviting us to align in our values. If this is a big week about values, teaching people how to be with us in relationship. Remember, Venus is still retrograde, so it's we're reviewing how are you teaching people how to be in relationship with you? Are you teaching them that you're worthy, that you're pretty amazing, and they'd be lucky to have you, right? I'm sorry, this is who you want to let them know who you are, from the essence of who you are to all that you have to offer, instead of the old patterning. So reviewing how you've been in relationships so you can show up in a more empowered way and authentic way. And I have a little short I'm going to do on this, and I'll put it under here too, because I don't want to do it now, because it's a metaphor I use when I teach people about dating and how to be open for their person in an empowered way. So I will do that video next. Okay, so this is you may be having conversations that reveal what your heart truly desires and what it is, where it wants to um, create together with someone, where you truly belong, where you're honored, welcomed, and there's another word I'm trying to find. Like there was a post years ago, something about don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're celebrated. That feeling, be where you're celebrated. And then the moon's connection to Jupiter opens up this, buoyancy, expansive opportunities for growth, and willing to follow your authentic desires, to really just be open and expansive. And I feel gratitude in here too. Give thanks in advance for the things you desire, the things that you're wanting to grow, the things you're wanting to experience. And the transformational opportunities, really kind of what I just said, is ask yourself, are my relationships and commitments aligned with the person I am emerging and becoming? And so you're teaching people to meet you in the new place, or I said the new neighborhood, not the old neighborhood, where you want to grow more of your potential. If you invite people to the old story, they're going to just see you there and meet you there, and you're not going to be able to grow past that, right? So you're realigning where needed, and trust that honoring your truth and telling that new story will open the door to deeper connections. Okay? I mean, I guess I know I was this way younger, but I just got to a point, like in my relationship I've been in for so many years, married now, but in the beginning I would hold back, my real self or my real truth. And now I'm like, why would I ever do that? Now my husband is, I tell him like the craziest stuff, like, and it's such an amazing feeling to know I'm going to say this, and I'm not worried about how he responds, because I love myself. I accept myself. And he meets me there now because I taught him to meet me there, right? So this is important, to speak your truth with your love wrapped around your words, and communicated not from a place of wound or need, but from a, hey, this is where I am and this is who I am. And if you can't see that and cherish me, then I'm going to move down the road a little bit, right? And stay open. So anyway, maybe that's for someone. And this message came to me before I started recording, so I'm going to put it here. It feels right here. Because a spiritual practice, and I think I'll do a video on this too, because it's so important, the spiritual practice of acceptance. And I got this message years ago when I was dating, and I would find myself in these really, difficult relationships, and one in particular, really abusive. And this is when this message came to me, because I would always feel stuck with the spiritual practice of, I need to just accept him. It's loving to accept him. And then I just kept being stuck in that relationship. And so it goes like this. If you're accepting someone else is rejecting any part of you, that's not how acceptance is supposed to go. Acceptance should include yourself. So that was like, for me, like, oh yeah, I'm totally rejecting who I am and what I want and what I deserve and what I need, so that I'm accepting this person. No. Okay, I hope that helps someone. Let me know if it does. All right, Thursday, April 3rd, feeling the depths of your heart. The moon moves into Cancer, and the moon draws us inward, urging us to feel like at home in our own hearts. And we might feel a little protective. Moon in Cancer can feel like, I've been a little too vulnerable, and I'm going to just pull back a little bit and be in my own heart, in my own emotional environment. We have a square aspect to Saturn and Venus, which may create some discomfort, or old emotional patterns can surface, or there's an edge of like work to do in a relationship so you can emerge more of the relationship you desire. So there's like a push here, or squares are about taking action. It's friction. It's hard. It's a hard aspect, but it's to emerge something new, because they provide the awareness of what you need to see in order to heal and to grow. But these moments truly offer powerful opportunities to release old ways of being and emerge a powerful reference for who you are in your relationship with self and in relationship with others, and practice there until that becomes your new normal. Okay, so just allow yourself to be the opportunities, allow yourself to be your own compassionate witness, and to free yourself from any past stuff that comes up. Just say, that is not me. I really don't like that saying, release what no longer serves you. I think to myself, when would a negative pattern ever serve you? Well, we could say a negative pattern was a coping mechanism trying to keep you safe. I find most negative patterns were always created in order for us to feel safe. So there's another way I want to find to say that. Release patterns that were falsely keeping you safe so that you can emerge more authentic inner security and in knowing that you're safe no matter what. And safe, definitely, to be yourself and to ask for what you deserve and desire because you're worthy of it. All right, so embrace the discomfort of this is a growth opportunity, right? Embrace the growth, the edge of the pain to emerge the new potential. Okay, Friday, April 4th. This is about Moon still in Cancer. This is about nurturing building bridges between or within, I would say within yourself, to be with all the instability, to find the security inside of yourself. We've got Saturn sextile Uranus, so it could feel like birthquake time, like something shaking up here. Shaking, I like to say we're being shaken awake. That's hard to say, but the birthquake energy is to awaken us more out of the conditioning, out of where we're disempowered, into creating inner stability and security, and then creating a foundation in your life that no matter what is going on, you feel at home and safe and secure. So it's also an invitation to balance discipline with inspired action, and building a solid foundation underneath you that supports your growth and supports you no matter what's going on in the world. Really, I think we all need this every day. Okay, so the transformational opportunity is to ask yourself, where do I want to nurture my potential, but offer myself what I fear I won't have in the future? Cultivate that within yourself, and then be the parent of yourself, mother yourself. What do I need to care for this potential called my soul? And then create a beautiful plan of care while you stay rooted in what matters and what you value. And just, again, still building. The whole week is about building practical steps and structures to support you in moving forward and fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling the potential of your soul. Saturday, April 5th is about taking empowered, bold action. On the other video, I talked a lot about being the hero or the shero of your story. But this is being the star of your movie. Okay. Anytime the moon moves into Leo, and it's later in the day, so it's in Cancer for the majority of the day. And then at 9:34 p.m., it moves into Leo. So you're going to possibly feel that bold, inspired action, especially preparing you for the next day. Leo moon ignites courage and confidence. I have my moon in Leo, and I love when I feel activated in this Leo moon energy of being playful and bold, and I love it. So again, if you don't have your moon in Leo, or you're not a sun sign Leo, you get to borrow this and feel into it and expand your potential through it. Okay. So it ignites courage and confidence as Mars, Venus, and Uranus align. You're being invited, you're being invited to take inspired, bold action toward your vision, and kind of like moving forward, like taking center stage, know you have something that needs to be offered. So it's time to, put the spotlight on, and do not worry about feeling perfect or ready or prepared. And don't worry at all. Just be willing to say, the curtain's opening and I'm going to step forward. And whatever I have to offer, this is it. This is it. Okay. And the transformational opportunity is, I just said it. Step into the spotlight of your own life. And the thing of it is when you're willing to do that, and if people in your world aren't willing to acknowledge, or it's not like you need their applause or acknowledgement, but if they are like not wanting you to do that and you feel it, well, that's some information, isn't it? You want people to celebrate your bold actions, right? um, and so just ask yourself, what action can I take today? What do I want to go? I mean, it could be as simple as going to karaoke and singing in front of people because you felt that call for a long time and you've never done it, or writing a blog and sharing it with people, or whatever is like that inner creative expression that wants to come forward. Okay, take action. So Sunday, April 6th, this is expanding possibilities through faith. The moon is still in Leo. It's in Leo all day. But this, my goodness, we have the sun sextile Jupiter. This, with the moon in Leo, sextile Jupiter and Gemini, this is like expansive, hopeful energy. This is, I mean, it may feel a little manic, like, woo, sky's the limit. And it is. But so expanding your vision. But remember, in the beginning of the week with that practical Taurus moon, it's like, but how do I ground it? What are the practical steps, right? Mercury is aligning with the moon's node, highlighting messages and insights that are, pointing to your purpose, pointing to your destiny, the next steps toward that, right? So the transformational opportunity is to keep your heart open. Leo is connected to the word courage and boldness and heart expression and creative expression. So keep your heart open to new possibilities. And I always say, love yourself forward. It's perfect for a moon in Leo. Love the choice you're making. Love yourself for showing up for that opportunity, right? And trust that you're being guided to every door you walk through with an open heart to higher possibilities for you. And I think we all crave to have our purpose, our potential plugged in somewhere, right? So I hope this happens for you. So just follow the vision forward with love and support for yourself. So, okay, let me just wrap up now and just say that, this week truly is, you're being invited to wake up, wake up, wake up. No more sleeping, no more delaying. It's time to reclaim your spiritual path, your soul's authenticity, your soul purpose, and taking the role. My voice is cracking. I needed to drink some water, but we're almost done. The role of the empowered shero or hero of your story. And remember, we're still just coming out of eclipse season, so it's still in that portal of shedding old conditioning, old way of being, and embracing your soul's guidance, your soul's truth. Your authority is your soul's guidance, your wisdom, and to be willing to go on the new path and say, I've never gone this way before. Good. Be willing, right? Take the action on that new path and let it emerge. May it emerge more of your authentic self and more of who you're meant to be. And I just truly wish for you that you feel empowered. You feel the courage this week to trust that wisdom, to trust the guidance, and also to have the structures around you to flow this action with the greatest possibility of success, right? So some discipline, or Reverend Michael would say blisscipline, which I love, that reframe from discipline to be the disciple, yes, but of your potential, but with blisscipline, and that open heart to your own potential, to what is wanting to emerge through you, and for the collective unfolding. All right, so thanks for being with me. Let me know what you took away, what helped, where you're viewing from, all that. Subscribe, like, help me grow my outreach to those who may just be helped by what I have to offer, and that's my greatest wish. So go to the description box. There's a couple other videos I'm going to put there that you can go right to watch the next one. And also a link to request a consult with me, or really, come on now. This is a week about you're worthy to have a session with me. It's an honor to hold sacred space to help you see your soul through your chart, or just see a path forward that you've been longing for, and to walk along that journey with you. I always think of my work as like, I'm the training wheels to get you riding forward. And then eventually you just kick off the training wheels and you just keep going and keep growing. All right. I love each and every one of you. I feel that Leo energy, Leo moon, and just where we are right now. It's to love yourself forward. And even though there's a lot of chaos in the world, lead with love. I think it's a big, important lesson right now. And I had to remind myself to not be taken out of your joy or your love and your trust and your hope. Okay. Peace be with you until next time. Thanks for being with me. Bye.